so I haven't even been able to do any kind of filming or anything like that because of the heat's just been so bad. So I ordered some parts, and I ordered them because the cheapest place to get these from, off AliExpress. Like I say, I buy a lot of stuff off there. I wanted some rock lights for this, but Traxxas's rock light kits are just so expensive. I was looking at other options, and one of the options that I found, you can get these off of eBay and Amazon if you don't want to wait on shipping. These took about a week and a half to get here from AliExpress, and I'll put a link down in the video description for anybody that's interested. You have to have your inner fenders still on your Trx4s, which I don't mind keeping my inner fenders on my trucks. So it works fine for me. If you have something where you've taken them off before, to run different shock towers like the Rock Pirate stuff, then it's not going to work for you. Alright, so back to it here. These come from AliExpress. They are the GLOBACT rock light kit. I cut a hole in the bag and pulled them out, left them in the bag so we can take them out here together. Plugged them in just to see how bright they are. They are pretty bright. I was surprised at how bright they were. They do come. We'll just open the package here. This is how they come. They already have a remote switch wired in with them here to where you have to have a channel on whatever transmitter you're running, to turn them on and off, and then to select what running modes that you want on your rock lights. And these I think cost me like $7-8 shipped to me from AliExpress. I think these were a little more money on Amazon. I think they were maybe like $13-14. So I just elected to wait on shipping because I didn't really care how long they took to get here for me. So they come with the screws to mount them down, and then this is your light kit. Let's see what we got here. Taking them out of the package. Don't want to tear nothing up. These are the lights, and they are waterproof, is what it says anyways. They're supposed to be waterproof. I'm definitely, I'll test that. So this is your light kit, and it comes with, I think, all the ones for your provisions here. So you got 4 in the front, 4 in the back. So you'll have 2, 4, 6, 8, and then it'll plug into your receiver. So like I said, you'll have to have an open channel. They do come with instructions. So here's the instructions. And they show you the orientation. This is your controller. And you can turn them off. There's buttons on the controller too. So if you want to self-power, find the scissors buttons, control buttons. It says it is. Anyhow, I'm controlling them remotely, so I guess this is a button right here, control button. You can press this and change it manually. So if you want to just power it from your actual receiver, you can just go in there, evidently, and they've made it to where you can just control that. So that is pretty cool. And it shows you the orientation. Your control board's supposed to be here. We're going to try to get the control board down inside the sealed box so it doesn't get any water in it, just to be on the safe side. I would recommend, if you really want waterproofing, these are sealed up pretty well, but you could probably go over all this with conformal coating. I'm not worried about it right now. They cost me like $7, and we'll see if they really are waterproof. So it shows you here where to start them, here on the ends, and then just work your way around the chassis. So we're going to pull these out, our covers off, and make sure that these do screw down like they say they do. This product is suitable for a 110 Trx4 all models chassis. It can be installed and upgraded without damaging position of the wheel arch lamp. Reserved in the original chassis, it can get power directly from the receiver. Supports voltage range. Operating voltage is 6 to 10 volts. So if you're running like your hobby wing stuff, you got it bumped up to 7.4, 8.4 volts. it's another reason why I went with these, because they hold a higher voltage rating than what supposedly I've heard the stock Trx4 stuff don't do anything over 6 volts, which I'm running stuff at 7.4 and haven't had any trouble. But these do hold a higher voltage, so that if you're running more power, then you're not going to burn these up, and they're not going to get as hot. There's 8 light modes and 2 control modes. So you get everything to mount everything. The light modes are white, warm white, blue, red, purple, red, blue flash, and colorful, so it does like a rainbow, and then white flash. I just wanted some rock lights on this thing, because we are running a lot. And there's the instructions. I've been running some at night, because it's just been so hot and it's cooler to go up after dark, and it's nice to have lights to be able to see what I'm playing on the course. So I'm going to stop the camera here, take all these out, because you'll have to have I think it's a 2 mil. I believe these are 2 mil. Yeah, you have to have a 2 mil driver to pull all. All right, so we're just going through and we're pulling all of our factory covers off the Trx4 here, and there's just the front has 1 screw that's 2 mil all the way around, and I'm going to keep all this because you never know, you might find usefulness for this other stuff later down the road for something else, and I have an annoying fly flying around that's really annoying. Okay, the back has 2 screws in them, and guys, this is really just a simple thing to put on. I can't see it being any kind of problem. You may have to have yourself some small zip ties to put it back together. And I'll speed this process up in the video. So we're just pulling the screws out of the back here. I really need to get me an electric screwdriver to make this stuff faster. Alright, so we got all of them out, all 4. And the instructions are pretty simple. It looks like you just start these, you go in this direction. So, let's see what we got here. Make sure we're getting them in the right way. And I'm going to use the screws provided, because they do provide you with screws. Have them out here. Okay? And they are 1.5 mil. So you need a 1.5 mil Allen or hex driver, whatever. I would say that's pretty simple. Let me get the screw in the driver here. Just like that, guys, you're just going to go around. You're just going to go all the way around the chassis doing the same thing. I'm not going to video the process, because that's what you do. Alright, guys, so we got them all put on. They are hooked up. What I'll do is I'll come up here with a little dab of black hot melt glue, and I will just hot melt glue dab the excess wire here down to my inner fenders in the front and the back the same way. I ran the wiring through the stock chassis loops, and if you wanted to clean it up some more, you could add however you do to clean them up, but then run some zip ties to hold everything tight. But it installs pretty clean. Like I said, I have to clean up the wiring a little bit, but let's get it turned on here. I'm going to turn the light off on the background of the camera tripod here, and we're going to turn them on. Turn our transmitter on, turn our truck on. And there's our strobe. Turn the truck up this way. There's our strobe. Off. Solid white on. The soft glow. Blue. Red. I think this is purple. And then the multicolor strobe, almost like a police car strobe light bar. Solid orange, which I'll be using for this truck because it has the orange body. And then white strobe, and then back off. But they're pretty bright. I got quite a bit of bright light here on. Let me turn this light off above. Maybe you guys can see. They are pretty bright here, guys. Definitely going to light up on the rocks pretty well. And at the end of this video, I'll put on, going through the light process on the course. But they're pretty bright. Pretty nice for like $7, man. You can't beat that. There's the strobe. Solid orange. And then back off. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Thought that was a pretty cool little thing for like $7. anybody running the Trx4, if you want some cool rock lights, you don't got to spend all that money out to buy the, you know, Traxxas ones, which the Traxxas ones maybe are probably brighter, but these are bright enough to do the job for me for $7. I don't even know what the cost of the Traxxas ones are, but when I looked at them before, I think they were like 30 something bucks, maybe 40, and you know, $7 is a lot more frugal for me, you know, to put that part on. So, and these are supposedly waterproof, so I'm gonna end the video here and start finishing buttoning this thing up from the RC Dungeon. Peace. So that's the automatic color changing. Very nice light set, guys. For what you get for $7 or $8, man. I'd highly recommend it. And then we'll cycle through. There's your strobe. That's off. That's the white. Very bright. Lights up really well. There's the ambient type colored one, which is bright too. Blue, red, the purplish pink, the police strobe light, the regular strobe. There we go.